Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
2021 St. Louis Cardinals.
Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Adam Wainwright. We all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Max Muncy is at the plate as he watches ball one.
First pitch, 3:15.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0.
2-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Trey Turner. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
And here he is, right on cue. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home.
Hey.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Line drive base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. the 2-1. Betts is off of first with 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Dodgers leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Max Scherzer gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200 K club for the year.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Arenado.
Now here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Scherzer racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Turner barehands it. Got him.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 23 homers, and 54 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Slow little roller to third. Barehanded at his ankles. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. That brings in Tommy Edmond. High pop-up. Turner is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So now here is Harrison Bader, looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse. if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
To 2-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still no score. Here now is Will Smith. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
The catcher, Will.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
Wainwright into the windup. Here it is on 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6. The third
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Justin Turner.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Nootbaar will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 7. The left fielder, number 29, Billy McKinney.
So to get his day started at the plate, Billy McKinney trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering on its way, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Yadi Molina digging in now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. goodness. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Popped him up. Smith is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Paul.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Lars Nootbaar, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Corey.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Gloved by Arenado, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. First pitch coming, here it is. Third inning, no score to this point. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Scherzer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Bounce down the third baseline. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
2 out with the man at first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He singled in his first AB. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Three and one.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 LA. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Adam Wainwright. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, inside.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. McKinney giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Chris Taylor, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And now the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Nootbaar is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up Will Smith. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball, no strike.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a shot out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edmond.
Tommy Edmond.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. The 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
In there on the corner, 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. Turner into foul territory, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Up high, 2-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in is Yadier Molina, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 the count to Molina. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Edmond on second. Bader at first. 1 gone. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Comes set, the 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1 the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Even at 2-2. The pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So stepping in is Lars Nootbaar, the potential tying run for him at third base. Now here's the first offering.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. 3 left for St. Louis. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Billy McKinney.
Number 29, Billy McKinney.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
The batter number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
Next up is Max Scherzer. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
First pitch on its way. Adam Wainwright is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adam Wainwright is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Now it'll be Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Max.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Wainwright's ready. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Next, it'll be Trey Turner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter,
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edmond. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Scherzer will check it first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Pitch out, nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And now the first pitch. High in the air. On the move is Betts. And that's going to land foul.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
0-1 the count to Molina. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Mitch White takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Lars Nootbaar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The set and the 3-1 pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Now back, right fielder.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Ready on 0-2. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Seager has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. And stepping in, Chris Taylor. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Wainwright looks in. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
So next to bat will be Will Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Wainwright still with just the 1 run allowed through 6 1/3. And that misses. 2-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next to hit, Justin Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded weakly to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1. Edmundo Sosa is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 5 homers and 21 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that one yanked just foul. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Daniel Ponce de Leon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney.
The left fielder, number 29, Billy McKinney.
First offering. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he falls behind. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, one down. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Austin Barnes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. One and 2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with the 1-2. Now a swinging bunt. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Alex Vesia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate is Tommy Edmond, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Tommy.
First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Harrison Bader. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. 2-1 to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Right on the corner, 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two and two count. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cardinals get one in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Alex Reyes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So striding in to start the ninth is Trey Turner, and they could use a spark from him here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and one strike. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Molina moving to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mckinney.
So next to hit is Mookie Betts. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in its last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-0 home, fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Up next to the catcher,
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Will Smith, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bess stands at second with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Cards came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Daniel Ponce de Leon gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alex Reyes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.